Please be advised, this video contains images and information that may be disturbing to some viewers. If you are sensitive to sad tales, just please don't watch this video.
This is an adult red-tailed hawk, and it's
beautiful.
It's a male.
That wing looks good.
Yeah. Here's the problem, guys. This one, I even hate to mention this. It's going to make everybody really mad because I'm just really angry. I see this usually every a couple times a year or so. I find this issue and it drives me crazy. Okay, wing is perfectly fine. That's the normal wing. Okay, now look at this wing. You can see it's got
broken.
All the feathers there are broken.
So,
and what happened with this guy? And my assumption was he was hit by a car and stunned, but nothing's broken.
You could have broke the feathers when he was hit?
No, nothing was broken. And then somebody decided they needed his tail feathers more than he did. And so they grabbed the wing right here and broke the feathers, holding onto the wing, pulled him, separated him out, and then literally ripped out
That's horrible to think anyone would do that.
All but 2 tail feathers have been ripped out of this poor little guy. They're completely gone. I don't know if you can see that very well. They're completely gone. He's got 2 tail feathers left, and there's not broken feathers. It's not from damage. He has no bites or scratches, so it's not a predator that did this. All indications are that somebody found this bird either stunned or whatever, and decided that they wanted nice, beautiful, cinnamon-colored red-tailed hawk tail feathers, and so they started ripping his feathers out of his body right here. And so this is going to be,
maybe they thought he was dead.
Yeah, this is going to be a few months to maybe even more than a year for him to molt, to grow new tail feathers, and to grow new primary and secondary feathers on the right wing.
He won't be ready for the breeding season next spring.
It's very doubtful he'll be ready for the breeding season next spring, even though he's a full adult. So this is a breeder. And I just can't tell you how frustrated I am that somebody would actually do that to such a beautiful little animal. And just literally, they have 12 tail feathers, and they took 11 of them. And my guess is he probably started to come to and started fighting, and they gave up on the last 2. So this is a beautiful little western red-tailed hawk, and he's fat, he's healthy, nothing appears to be broken.
I'm sorry, baby, you're scared.
But some very, very cruel person did that to this poor guy. And so he's with us now, and he's safe.
Makes no sense at all.
And so we'll make sure that he's well cared for until he has good feathers, so he can go back to the wild where he belongs.
Well, I see pigeon feathers in there and quail feathers, so it looks like he's been eating.
Yeah, in fact, he's got a nice crop full of food right there, so he's been eating very well.
Good. Very good.
And so, unfortunately, this is one of our going to be a long-term resident like the bald eagle, but the bald eagle's feather damage was natural. This is not. This is just somebody, and it's hard for me to even explain.
I hope he was unconscious and they thought it was dead.
Well.
Oh, his eyes are interesting. The bottom part of his eye is darker and the top part is light.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
They're changing color.
Oh, they're changing color.
Yeah.
So it's a young adult.
Yes.
And do they get lighter or darker as an adult?
They get a little lighter as an adult.
Oh, okay. So the darker eye is more of a juvenile eye.
Yeah, his eye. So this one's probably 3 to 4 years of age.
Okay.
This particular one, so it definitely was old enough to breed. Okay, my friend, I am so sorry. You're safe.
Handsome guy.
He's a good-looking kid, and you're gonna have about a year of recuperation, but you'll be fine.
Stay away from me.
Yeah.
I'll eat you.
And again, he's wild. We want to keep him wild. There's going to be very little human contact. And so other than just fresh food and fresh water, he'll be left pretty much alone until he has his new feathers grown in. So anyway, that's the two new rescues that we have in the moment. Hopefully the juvenile red-tailed hawk will be releasable in a month, maybe two. This one will be with us for quite a bit longer because of the feather damage from somebody stealing his tail. But I would like to think maybe by next spring, but I don't know. He may be a full year or longer with us.
The Southwest Wildlife Foundation of Utah is a non-profit organization dedicated to wildlife rescue and rehab, education, and the development of the Cedar Canyon Nature Park. Our founder, Martin Tyner, is a federally licensed falconer, rehabber, propagator, and educator with over 50 years of experience. If you would like to learn more or help us help critters, please visit www.gowildlife.org.
The Utah Division of Wildlife Resources brought it to me, so we'll see what we got. I have no idea until we get him open what we're dealing with here. All right. They said it's a golden eagle, but we'll find out here real quick. Okay, what do we got in here? Yeah, it's a golden. Hey, kiddo. You having a bad day, sweetie? I got you. Well, you're fighting good. That's a great thing. Here's the foot, though. There we go. Got them both. There we are. Hey, sweetheart. Yeah. Pretty little girl. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh. Okay.
Is that something that can be stitched?
Yeah, we're just going to let it sit for the night and see where we're at.
We've got to
oftentimes heal itself up. Okay. Wings. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Wing feels good. Shh. You're all right, sweetie. Okay. Yeah, I know, you can bite. That's alright, I don't care. Damn it.
lost the tail.
Tail feather's been pulled out.
Oh my gosh.
It's missing all but one tail feather. They're all gone. They've all been ripped out. There's nothing there.
That doesn't happen just getting hit.
No, that doesn't get hit. That doesn't happen getting hit by a car. That happens when people find injured eagles on the side of the road and they want to collect the feathers. Let me tell you how this works. On the black market, tail feathers from a dead eagle are about $100 a piece. If you can rip the feathers out of a live eagle, they can be worth as much as $1,000 a piece. So, and an eagle has 12 tail feathers, and so basically this guy right here, the person walked off with $11,000 in tail feathers, and ripped. Man, I am so bad. And just ripped it right out of this poor animal's tail. If you can imagine someone taking a pair of pliers and ripping out each of your fingernails, that's pretty much what they did to this poor eagle. Oh, poor thing. So that's one of the problems we have here, and that's it. There's nothing there. All the feathers have been completely removed. Haven't been broken. So this poor thing.